so in this one we do have the kit for the new Legends Limited Super Saiyan Goku. Yes, we have one, a transforming one, base to Super Saiyan. Now we have the first solo LF Super Saiyan Goku. You would think we would have had this like 5 years ago, but no, this is the first one. Let's read his kit and see what he's all about. Hopefully you get to see every single detail here. Mighty Legends Limited Super Saiyan Goku, whose unique gauge rapidly charges as you charge ki, joins the fight. Okay, so UBK, right? UBK does that, Ultra Blue Kaioken. When your gauge is full, various effects will activate up to a certain number of times, including increased damage inflicted under normal conditions. Increase to damage inflicted, abnormal condition, and attribute downgrade cancellation, ki, and health restoration, and more. Plus, activate a special move, special, or ultimate while the gauge is full will power up the resulting effects. For example, alright, his green card, if the gauge is full, draws a Strike Arts card next, and 100% to next Strike Arts damage inflicted on hit. Then, it also increases card draw speed for a limited time, and nullifies enemy special cover changes. That's pretty strong, not gonna lie. That strike is gonna hit you hard, and then you have more cards after that subsequent to it. Blue card, if your gauge is full, restores health while reducing enemy ki by 100 and enemy Dragon Balls by 1. So he destroys a Dragon Ball on landing? What is it using? I'm gonna assume it's landing it. And his ultimate, if unique gauge is full, afflicts all enemies with no switching and nullifies the enemy's endurance effects. So let's say he's green, very hard counter to Sword of Hope there, LS17, because they're stuck in and they gotta take that big move. Well, 17 would take it better because, you know, cancellation stuff, but Sword of Hope would take that very harmfully, and, well, let's say type neutrals on main, hopefully, fingers crossed, whatever color he is, that ultimate will always hit hard. The unit gauge will be charged by 50% from battle start, so you can max it out in no time. Plus, Goku restores health, reduces enemy ki, and more when hit by an enemy's arts attack. Hope he minus card draw speed. I think Goku Frieza do that per combo. Hope Goku does that somewhere. So this character's abilities are sure to prove useful all throughout the battle. He is blue. Get his gauge to deal more damage to your opponents. He is a blue unit. This was expected because, one, the raid is a red unit, so no shit. The LF's probably gonna be blue. Alright, nice. That's a good color. UVB exists, and we want him dead. Now, this might give some greens resurgence, like Rose or the Fours or something like that, but this is a good step to beat UVB's ass, and I want his ass in the ground. Main ability. This ability will destroy a card and draw an Ultimate Arts card to replace it. Why do I have headphones in? I'm not listening to anything at all. You know what? We'll just leave them in. Screw it. Why not? Allow you to pull off an ultimate during a combo. Plus, activating the ability after unique gauge has already been filled once. We'll charge it back 50%, making it easier to fill up again. So imagine a strike into his ult, and then once you charge step into that ultimate, you have 100% strike on that one strike you had done because you had his previous gauge. Then you have your ultimate that's now locking that unit. That unit is kaput. They will be dead. Seems a little bit, you know, rare, but that is a situation that can't happen. Randomly destroys one of your own cards and draw the Ultimate Arts card. Super Kamehameha Burst next. Gets advantage back on main ability there. Restores health by 30%, ki by 50. Cancels enemy attribute upgrades above effects. And then gets his gauge 50% if it has been filled at least once. So you have to pre-fill it. Okay. So you can't just, like, pop this. No, you want to, like, really get the full effect and use it at least once the gauge prior, which isn't hard to do. Just charge. You're going to charge that, right? You do that. Z ability is going to be a 14 stars, just the more important one here. Saiyan, Frieza Saga, or some family, 30% to strike attack and defense, and then 18% to Frieza Saga base blast tech there. His strike, okay. Press opponents without fear of incoming blast attacks using Goku's blast armor. He has blast armor on strikes. Alright. His blast is normal. His blue card, activate this powerful special move when the unique gauge is full to restore an own health. It'll also reduce enemy Dragon Balls by 1 and their ki by 100, so it continues to suppress your opponent's movements even after attack is finished. Does have blast armor on his blue card there. If unique gauge is full, he does get this upon activation, not even landing. He doesn't have to land to destroy a Dragon Ball if he has his gauge and does the blue card. That's very important, because you could just miss this and throw it on purpose, and then you stop a rush from happening right after that. That's very important. He gets health back by 50%. Again, this is if gauge is full when you do the blue card. Health back 50%, 50% to special damage inflicted 2 turn counts there. Does reduce enemy key by 100 and reduce enemy Dragon Balls by 1. That is unlimited, so it can just keep happening over and over. And again, you just charge. Just fucking charge. That's how you get a gauge. It's very easy. Then restores own unique gauge by 50% on a hit if there's defeated battle member. Oh, on a hit of the blue. Oh, okay. Interesting. If there is no gauge full, he does still get 30% special damage inflicted. 2 turn counts there. Reduce enemy key by 30. Obviously, they're implying, hey, do this fucking thing with his gauge. It seems they want you to do the blue card and his ultimate with gauge, because the ultimate locks on gauge. This beats their ass on gauge. Then his green card here. His powerful special arts will increase card draw speed and nullify enemy special card chains for a set amount of time. Plus, it can be followed up by strike, blast, green, blue, or ultimate, which can make for some serious combos. If used with the unique gauge is full, this special arts will draw a strike arts card next and increase the duration of strike arts card draw speed and special cover nullification effects. Okay, does combo into everything, has blast armor on it. If unique gauge is full, he gets key by 50 back upon activation. 30% damage inflicted, 15 attack counts there. Then, applies one effect self on a hit. Draw a strike arts card next, activates once. Does card draw speed, 10 timer counts there. 100% to next strike arts damage inflicted cannot be stacked, and does get cover and all 10 timer counts there after throwing and landing that green card as well. Same thing for his green and blue. If unique gauge is, his unique gauge goes up 50% if there's a defeated battle member when you pop this green here. And then, if there is no gauge, he still does get, key by 30, some damage inflicted, 20% there. Card speed only for 5 timer counts. Next strike arts does 30% more damage inflicted, and then only 5 counts cover and all. So again, this unit is very, very, very wanting to do every single big thing that he can do, as Goku does do a lot of big things on Namek. Use that gauge. His gauge is going to make him godly. If you don't, you're going to struggle, and he's going to do worse. Then his ultimate. His fearsome ultimate will inflict all enemies with no switching if unique gauge is full. He also has 100% cup pen effects, nullifying of endurance effects, and more are guaranteed to put on some serious pressure on your opponent. Does have blast armor on every singular thing in his kit, obviously, because it's 2023. What do you expect? If unique gauge is full, he does get 40% to ult damage inflicted, 3 timer counts upon activation, 100% cup pen, 3 timer counts upon activation, nullifies endurance, 3 timer counts upon activation, and inflicts noise and no switching for 3 timer counts upon activation. Again, restores own unique gauge by 30% on a hit if there's a defeated battle member. If there is no unique gauge, he still does nullify endurance, he still does get some cup pen, though it's only 50%, and he still does get some ult damage with it being 10% less there. Okay. So far, what I read, I like what I've read so far. I hope there is even more to come that is even better. Oh my god, damage to LOE? Fuck Goku Frieza. Thank you. So he does get immediate 50% there, blah blah blah. We've actually read most of this already. Strike and blast starts when Goku enters the battlefield. Okay, let me just scroll down here, because it'll say all the things here. So when he enters the battlefield, and rather when battle starts, he gets unique gauge 50%, 9% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, reduced damage at 70% cannot be cancelled, 60% key cover cannot be cancelled, card draw speed cannot be cancelled, then applies one effect self when his character enters the battlefield. So 70% more there, so he's at 90, 70, 160, plus boost, 175% damage inflicted. Randomly draws 1 requirement after your favorite cards. Minus 5 to strike arts cost cannot be cancelled, cannot be stacked. Minus 10 to blast arts cost cannot be cancelled, cannot be stacked. Then applies one effect self upon landing a strike or blast starts hit. Stores key by 40, activates once. Activation counts reset after character switch. 10% damage inflicted, 10 timer counts there. And then also restores advantage gauge by 10% and minus 5 to blue card cost for 10 timer counts as well. Nothing crazy, very generalized things that we usually see, but nothing underwhelming, so that's good. Then Goku has a special cover change against strike arts, and just to read furthermore into his kit here, he does knock enemy back to long range. Again, just has strike cover, combos into his blue card there. Rapidly charges unique gauge according to key charge time while his character is on the battlefield. Again, think of LF Cell, UBK, whatever have you. Then applies one effect self, 1 unique gauge is full. He gets a green card next, activates once. This activation count resets only once when one ally character is defeated. Randomly draws 1 requirement after your favorite cards. Restores health by 50%, activates 5 times. That's a lot of healing. I think UBK does something very similar. This is very similar to UBK's kit, all this gauge stuff here. Throws key by 40. 15% damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, activates 3 times. So he's at 175 just outright with feature boost. 15%, 15%, 15%. So he's going to get, 205, 220% damage inflicted, right? Just overall damage inflicted. Okay, pretty good. If you get all his procs of gauge, right? And that's only 3. Again, you just charge. It's not hard to do. Blue card, 10% special damage inflicted, cannot be canceled, activates 3 times. So he's at this 220. Now his blue card's at 250. All right, it's pretty good. Also, the 100% more strike cards damage inflicted. On that first one card, he's at over 300% on a strike card. Also, with the 100% cup pen, this guy's gonna hit hard. Also buffs his ult damage inflicted here as well, with it being up to 30% as well, so that could also be up to about 250% there. Not even including the ultimate itself that gives 30 or 40% depending if gauge is full or not. Then 20% key recovery cannot be canceled, activates 3 times, cancels abnormal conditions and attribute downgrades. Flawless cure when hits by an enemy's art's attack while his character is on the battlefield. 20% damage inflicted 10 times counts there, restores health by 5%, activates 5 times. This resets once, only once rather, when one ally character is defeated. Reduce enemy key by 20, activates 5 times. And again, same exact concept. This resets when one ally character is defeated. I'm trying to think who you want to run him with. I mean, not for nothing, reading this, UVB is, you know, sackable after 30 counts because he just inherently gets worse. If you run like Goku, Frieza, UVB, this guy, it probably is just a better off spot. You're not restricted to like who that dead unit is to like, oh, it has to be this or that or this or that. Just fucking throw somebody on with them. This Goku clearly is meant to be a second man / last man standing character, and he will hit hard. You know, you get those gauges. He's reading to me as a strike-based, modernized Ultra Blue Kaioken. Now, I will say, I see some struggle here. Not much consistent cover and all. It's genuinely just on the green card, but if you can't get that going, he does make a green card every gauge, similar to Ultra Blue Kaioken, so maybe it's not that bad, but how it reads is he does seem to have a lackter of cover and all. Maybe it's not that, you know, strong once we had to play with them, and that will be tonight, by the way, rather like 23 hours from now, but I like his kit. I like that he's gonna do a lot of damage. He even does more to fucking LOE. I wish he did more to Reds, but does more to LOE as well. So I like how he reads. There is maybe something that could be a dilemma, but we thought this with Ginyu. We thought this with other characters where they maybe read a little bit. Oh, they kind of want that thing, but maybe they don't have it, and it's good enough still. Maybe Namek Goku is the same exact thing with not a lot of cover and all, but he still can get some. So there's not really a negative to him. I will mention I didn't read anywhere that he could go neutral. Doesn't matter right now. There's not any greens. But if he does, you know, have such a dominant effect where greens are being run, you could see a point where, you know, that could be a negative. But again, you have Omen that can run with him. You have Goku Frieza. You have Yuja. You have all these fucking purples, right? So it's not like you're struggling. Even Ginyu, he's right there. What do you guys think of LF Super Saiyan Namek Goku? I'll see you guys in the next one.